All right, welcome in everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are going to continue with our Greenland to Iraq job here. This is part 2 of this video series. We're currently in Iceland. Seljaland. Don't know what this place is. I guess it's a company. ProMod's company. We're going to continue here, see how far we get today. Like I said in the previous video, these videos will be about an hour long. I'm not even sure if we're going to... It could take us an hour just to get out of Iceland. We'll see. We're just going to jump right in, get on the road. Got 21 minutes before we need to rest. My head tracking lined up here. We stopped and looked at this viewpoint the last time in the end of the first video. Right, and the truck is in sequential, it says. There we go. I don't know why my truck starts out in sequential every time I start playing. I have it set for real automatic in the game settings, but every time I start playing the game, it starts out in sequential for no reason. Oh no, we took out a sign. I am trying to do this in hardcore mode for Trucky. See how many points we can get out of this. And just as a personal challenge, try to get down all the way down to the destination without receiving any traffic fines of any violations of any sort. Try to be careful with my speed, especially. That's usually where they get you at in ETS2, because unlike ATS, you don't have the speed warnings. Let you know that there's a reduced speed ahead. I have to take it easy around the turns and stuff. I have my settings, my stabilities and stuff turned down a tad, so truck stability feels more realistic. As well as braking intensity. Braking intensity is turned down. have to give it to the Pro Mods team. They do a fantastic job with uh, map editing and stuff. Like, but just as I'm saying that, there's what seemed to be a miss for the speed limit there. Like just like what we have here in Sweden, you'll see a sign that looks like a city skyline. For us, that indicates that the speed limit there is 50, and then it'll be 50 until you see the next sign that's got the city skyline with a red streak across it, line across it. I was still within that zone. I hadn't gotten to that other sign yet saying that the like the city part that would be 50 was finished yet. But yet the game was telling me to go 80 already. I think the next place we come to, I'm gonna have to stop and rest. Hopefully there is one up here. Oh no, I should have stopped back there. Oh wait, there is a place right there. There is a place right there. Okay, I just couldn't see him on the map without zooming. Oh, there's a place right there too. Okay, we're good. I try to keep an eye on it. Don't always manage, but once I see that that timer's down to about 15 minutes, I want to start looking for a spot to stop. That's probably the second most common traffic violation I get is the sleeping offense. Crashing and red lights, I don't receive too often. It's mainly speeding and sleeping, avoid sleeping. Didn't get a good view of the truck. We're cruising in a Volvo FH6. One of the latest Volvos they released here. This one I believe has a 600 horsepower engine in it. Volvos I generally rank my second favorite truck brand. Scania being number one. I do like driving a lot of the other truck brands though, so I have a hard time getting like any one truck very like up to like very high mileage because I switch between so many profiles and so many trucks that I think the maybe 300,000, 350,000 is probably the highest I've got on any one truck. I think I got one or two in the 200,000 range, and some in the 100,000 range. I think they could have made a rest stop out of that right there as well. I wanted to go around the south side of Iceland. Yeah, there's better roads down here on the southern side, and it gives a little extra mileage as well. It's a little bit longer trip than going over the north side. Here we go. Money in the stop right up here. Hopefully that'll bring us back to the morning. Actually don't know why it's getting so dark up here for Let's see, where's the entrance at? Here we are. Still good on fuel, so I think I'll wait on that. We'll see where we're at the next time we need to stop and rest. I've driven trucks IRL, both in the States and here in Sweden, where I live at now, for a total of about 17 years. So this is, that's probably one reason why the more realistic style of driving sort of appeals to me, both ATS and ETS. drove in the States. I drove for Covenant Transport, drove over the road, and I really enjoyed it. Got to see a lot of the states, actually all of the states except for 2. And it worked out a pretty good deal, like a pretty good schedule with my dispatcher, where I would run consistently for 2 months, and I would get 2 weeks off. I guess it essentially works out to where you're in a 2-month period, you're sort of working, well, the 2.5-month period, you're sort of still getting the same amount of days off as you would if you're working 5 days a week. Maybe even a couple of days less. I was young, single, didn't mind. I didn't have any family or relationship attachments or anything, so I could just be out on the road, busting out the miles. Then here in Sweden, and I've just been driving local. I only ever got my driver's license for rigids here in Sweden because it's so much expensive, so much more expensive for a driver's license over here, even just for a regular vehicle. I found it kind of crazy that I even had to do, like, I had to go through just for whenever I gonna get a license, but just to drive in general, regular car license. I had to go through everything from the beginning, just as if I'd never driven a car in my life before. Well, I thought it was really stupid. Because I grew up around farms, so I'd driven pickups and tractors ever since I was like 12 or 13. And then got my license in the States when I was 16. Went into the military, was stationed in Japan. Got my driver's license in Japan. Came back home out of the military, got my CDL license in the States with all endorsements. And then I move over here to Sweden, they're like, you gotta go through driving school and get your driver's license. I said, the hell with driving school. Despite what I was told, I did find out that you could do what they call private learner's driving. But even still, just get a license over here, if you go through a driving school, well, I think what most people actually do, it costs a lot. Driving schools seem to be a pretty popular business over here. Don't know how profitable they are, but I see a lot of them. Oh, head tracking. It's freezing. That dude's out walking. I wonder where he walked from. There ain't nothing here for miles. Always the way. It's always that curve that you gotta slow down for. Coming in a downhill slope and directly after you have an incline. Coming up on a dirt road section up here. Even though I got the forces turned down quite a bit on this wheel, it still vibrates like crazy. Maybe it wasn't. This part right here makes me wonder if it wouldn't have been cheaper to just build a bridge straight across instead of building this road all the way in this far up the valley just to build a bridge still. Oh, here's, no. That almost looked like dirt. Maybe it was. I don't know. No, I don't think it was. Head tracking hotkeys didn't want to work. There it goes. Bam. It looks like it's dirt, but I'm not feeling the feedback in the wheel that it is dirt. Minutes on the rest. Ooh. What do we got after this? Oh, there's some spots to sleep there. And there, and then even at the ferry if we don't make it all the way to the ferry. I think we're good. Goal is to make it to the ferry before we have to stop and sleep again, but we'll see. Oh. That is weird to get that lag like that on single player. You gotta honk the horn when you drive through a tunnel. I haven't even really been keeping track of my income for my company here lately. I think I've got a lot of income built up. I was buying garages as soon as I could and filling them with trucks. Since I don't think we've like I bought any trucks or garages since we've been on pro mods on the server. lot of driver's income there. Jeez. Oh, real nice. Like the company had a pretty good day today. That was a lot of incomes on the ticker there. I don't I didn't understand that right there. I felt like the truck did really well handling all those turns on the ice, and then right there towards the end where it was just a slight bend. The truck was then unable to maintain the lane. $15 minutes. Oh, I think it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be close getting to the ferry. What's gonna suck is having to stop just right before the ferry whenever it's gonna attack on more time anyways. And count towards rest. I think maybe I don't know. I shouldn't have an issue with the fuel, I don't think. Oh yeah, we should make it to the ferry. This is the final stretch here. Got just standing in the middle of the road. See an AI truck up there. Hopefully he's not gonna slow us down. And it looks like he is, actually. One of the steepest grades I know of in the game is this hill right here. There's another one up on the other side of Iceland that's similar if you're going west. Hey, I managed to keep it going, so we didn't get slowed down. This truck just powered up the hill, so. Must be something they've done. It has to do with layering the textures there, the road surfaces. The same thing happened there. You just get towards the end of the ice, and then all of a sudden it has very low friction. Actually managed to make it to the ferry with more time than I expected. All right, goodbye, Iceland. Hello, Faroe Islands. We got a short trip here over to the other ferry, and then we'll go over to UK. Got another 35 minutes on the clock. Oh, he's gonna stop. Not that far out. There's the triangles there. I've just now passed through markings on the road. Oh well. Guess we'll go. Looking a little place here. I might see if I can get a screenshot. This is always the toughest thing for me is choosing which skybox. I think we'll go with that one. I don't know. Choosing which skybox to use. I don't know why I thought I was going to have to turn. All right, over to the UK we go. Clock is reset to 35 minutes again. Welcome to shop. Guess you actually got to go over to the service there to get the discovery, city discovery. We'll drive here for about another 10 minutes, see how far we get. Then I'll wrap that up for segment 2 of this series. Turn was not as sharp as I anticipated. That was the last of my navigation markers there, so the rest of the route is basically default route planning. Well, sort of. We would have ended up in Denmark if I followed the default route. I think the next place that we come to that we can stop in and park up, I'm gonna do so. Closing in on an hour for this video, so don't want to make them too long for you guys. According to this, we just got under 7,000 kilometers left to go. That's good. That includes ferry distance though as well. So the distance and the time it's going to take is sort of misleading. Oh, we got a little gas station up here. We're not going to stop and rest, but we will fuel up as we are under 1,000 kilometers left to go on the fuel. Wild Bean Cafe. Oh, did we go in the wrong way? I guess we did. All right, there we have it. So we actually managed to do okay, I think. Made it somewhere in between Thurso and Inverness. I would like to go up here to these islands sometime. I've never been up there. I don't think I've ever been up there on any profile, to be honest. And this profile I just created last year, so there's a lot of empty map that I haven't been to yet. So, but yeah, we where did we end up going from? Oh yeah, we were at this viewpoint. So we ended up making it from the viewpoint all the way out of Iceland, and then just a very short bit into the UK. I think maybe the next video is gonna probably take me the whole video to get through the UK. We'll see. But thank you guys very much for tuning in to part 2. We still got a long ways to go. Just under 7,000 kilometers, including the ferry. So, hope you guys can tune in again for part 3. See if we can make it out of the UK and into the Europe. I'm gonna try to post these videos like every other day in succession. I don't think I'll upload anything else in between this video series. So hopefully the end of the journey won't have to wait too long. But thank you guys very much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you in part 3. Y'all have a good one.